Presidency invites Atiku to proffer solutions to Nigeria's problems. Can you imagine? Just because Atiku has criticized them seriously and everybody is criticizing them, now they've invited Atiku to come and proffer solution to Nigeria's problem. So why will Atiku proffer Nigeria's problem? Is Atiku one of your ministers, or is Atiku a member of the cabinet, or is Atiku in power? Is it the president or the vice president? If Atiku has made his comment in his, in the statement he made, so go there and read what he said. And if you cannot accept his criticism, then you should leave the place. Or if you want Atiku to come and proffer a solution to Nigeria's problem, then you should hand over power to him as the president. It means that you are not capable. That is what it means. Now, wow, these people. So let's get into the details to understand what transpired a bit more in details. The presidency has urged Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate in the 2023 elections, to provide better alternatives to challenges of the country. It said these alternative solutions will be a better option to the current position of merely mounting the problems and attributing it to the President Bola Tinubu alone. Mr. Bayo Onanuga, special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, made the call in a statement on Sunday in Abuja. So instead of mounting platitudes every time in a bid to earn cheap political mileage, Alhaji Atiku, who presumes himself as the leader of opposition, should tell Nigerians what he would have done better if he had been elected president. So Atiku should be honest enough to admit that President Tinubu inherited a weak economy, which to all intents and purposes and to ensure the survival of our country needs a complete overhaul. The economy was plagued by decades of significant fiscal deficit, a low revenue base, high external and domestic debt, and huge debt service burden. So the national budget Tinubu met in 2023 showed that 97% of revenue was to be spent on debt servicing, with little reserved for capital, thereby foreclosing growth and jobs. Onanuga said that Tinubu has been facing squarely the myriad economic challenges of the country since assumption of office in May 2023. He said that the issue of oil subsidy removal by Tinubu was a strategy all the major political parties candidates outlined during the 2023 election as a way to resolve the challenges of Nigeria. So he said that Tinubu, rather than take the easy option of maintaining the status quo of economic profligacy, choose to keep the economy afloat and set it back on the path of growth and prosperity. Tinubu is focused on solving our economic and security challenges. The fiscal and monetary policies his administration is pursuing are delivering unprecedented value to investors on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. These people, oh, wow. Nigeria Stock Exchange is outperforming others in the world and is now the best, not based on bubble, but record profit by many listed companies. President Tinubu acknowledged on different occasions that the reforms his government is implementing will cause immediate pains, but will usher in an era of prosperity in the medium and long terms. So minus Atiku, reputable local and international agencies who understand the situation the Tinubu's administration found itself have commended the administration, having seen a policy trajectory that is clearly positive, realistic, and sustainable. Atiku's claim that the private sector is shrinking and that multinational companies are leaving our country in droves are not grounded on facts. His claim that government policies have created intense cost of living pressures are also not grounded on facts, as recent comparative cost of living indices show that Nigeria still enjoy the lowest cost of living in Africa. Can you imagine? Onanuga said that the administration has also embarked on comprehensive fiscal and tax policy reform that would drive speedy recovery and spur economic growth. He said that Nigerians and the global investment communities trust the ability and competency of Tinubu to deliver progress and shared prosperity to Nigerians. Grammarian. So with all of this now, we want Atiku to come and proper solution to Nigeria's problem, Abi. The fact here remains that since Tinubu entered, the decisions he has made is causing people pain. So all these gains in Nigerian Stock Exchange accounting has not translated to the common man yet. We have over 200 people in Nigeria, over 200 million people in Nigeria that are wallowing in abject poverty. So until every action transcends to help them at the lowest grassroots level, you have not done anything. If your policies are currently adding value and advantage to the rich and the privileged Nigerians, then you have not started, because we have over 80% of Nigerians wallowing in poverty. So you cannot use the remaining 15 to 20% Nigerians that are rich to, adjudge or validate the effectiveness of your economic policies. It doesn't work that way. That is it. It doesn't work that way until whatever you're doing transcends downwards or translates downwards to, to add value to the common man. You have not started. That is the way Nigeria is. You cannot compare Nigeria to advanced countries that have closed the gap between the rich and the poor. But in Nigeria and some parts of Africa, the gap between the rich and the poor is still widening on a daily basis in a geometric order. So until you close it completely, then we know that you have started working. Then we know that you have started working, frankly speaking. So let me see. There are people that are making their own comments here. As someone said, the blame game continues. Buhari blamed Jonathan. Tinubu is now blaming Buhari for his incompetence. Exactly. As I say, if Tinubu doesn't know what to do, let him step aside. Exactly. And not calling someone else to come and provide solution to Nigerian problems. Number one solution is to hand over to Obi and Dati. Simple. That one I said is no. I thought APC said it is a new hope and they have the solution. Okay, this man is a madman with what Nigeria are facing. Is what he's saying. You are not saying that Nigeria is experiencing the lowest cost of living in Africa. How? You want to kill everybody? Nigeria politicians, are all the same. If na Labour Party win the election, Nigeria for don't enter hellfire. Can you imagine? It will be for where? Complain about people suffering is not madness. Okay. They saw the situation before grabbing power, hoping to give solution and not to worsen the already bad situation. So get cracking, brothers. Do something wise. You ask for the job. Exactly. You asked for the job. You asked for the job. And somebody said, the way some of you take the comment, it be me like make I see you face to face. All our leaders are thieves. They only have the brains to thief. So my brothers, forget Obi or Atiku. They be the same. Okay. So that is the comment coming from this statement that came from Bayo Onanuga. Thank you for listening. Let's have a comment.